the broadcast position. Very special guest this week, Jesse the Bobby Ventura.
Well, I'll tell you right now, it is the pleasure, but it's all yours.
All right, fans, we are going to be seeing some of the greatest of wrestling talent right here tonight as we are on our way to Madison Square Garden in just a week's time. Making his in-ring debut here in the LWF, this is Billy Jack Haynes.
Well, you're talking about Madison Square Garden, and it's going to be a who's who of professional wrestling when the LWF comes to town. And I will not be in the broadcast position with you for that one, I can assure you.
Well, that is true because you're gonna have your hands full that night, aren't you?
That's right, I'm gonna become the new Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion at Madison Square Garden in this city so nice they had to name it twice. Chico Santana, your day is coming, and Jesse the Body is going to relieve you of some of that weight around your waist. You know, the new year is when everybody wants to lose weight. That's when they all make their resolutions. Well, my resolution is to help Chico Santana lose weight.
Well, we'll see if that happens or not. Referee calls for the bell, and as I said, the debut of this man here from Portland, Oregon, Billy Jack Haynes, and I don't know a lot about him, but I can tell you he's definitely put together pretty well, something I know you'll appreciate.
Well, yeah, Billy Jack Haynes, definitely no stranger to the gym, you can tell by looking at him. But he's also not quite up to the par of a Jesse the Body Ventura.
I'd like to say that both of you have very admirable physiques.
Yeah, well, coming from you, that's one hell of a compliment, isn't it?
All right, to the ropes, both men. And now Billy Jack Haynes with a leg right, and Frank Williams in trouble.
Yeah, Frankie Williams not the best win-loss record in the locker room right now. And it doesn't appear that it's going to be getting any better here in the near future.
Billy Jack Haynes whips them to the ropes, and now back out front, and both men collide. Billy Jack Haynes with a series of chops and punches. Into the ropes he goes, and down. Throws him down.
Yeah, what we call that is throwing the man with authority.
Now it is a shoulder tackle by Frankie Williams, who walks right into a deep arm drag by the native of Portland, Oregon, Billy Jack Haynes.
Oh, he's got him up in a torture rack.
This could be all she wrote right here. Billy Jack Haynes leaves him up there for a period of time. Frank Williams manages to get out.
Wow, look at that shoulder tackle right there doing its job.
And now it is Billy Jack Haynes sizing up. Mr. Williams going in. I don't know what he was going to do, but Frank Williams reversing.
Walks right into a fireman's carry. You know, Frankie Williams, right now, he's just delaying the inevitable, in my opinion. There's no way he is going to outclass this man.
Williams in trouble, no doubt about it. He's up again in the torture rack.
Well, Billy Jack Haynes standing over Frankie Williams, and I don't like the look of this.
Oh, look at this. Full Nelson. He has it applied, and Williams is in trouble. And it's all over just like that.
Wow, that's a very impressive, I've got to admit, very impressive outing for Billy Jack Haynes, where to make a strong debut here in the LWF. But end of the line, man, it doesn't make a difference because you're not going to measure up to somebody like Justin the Body Ventura.
Let's look back at some of the highlights of this one. See right there, the amateur style. That nice fireman carry, textbook taking Williams over. He had him up in that backbreaker. Almost seems like he had him put away, but decided that was just going to soften him up for what we would see here. Moments later, that full Nelson cinched deeply.
And you see how he arches his back and he pulls back on it. That really spreads the arms and puts a lot of pressure and torque on the neck and the head area. And Frankie Williams was not going to survive that.
Here is your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Billy Jack Haynes. We are going to be seeing the world champion in action here tonight, non-title match. We've also got a big one featuring members of Piper's Pit you won't want to miss. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back with more right here on the LWF right after this one. All right, fans, we are back live here with the LWF. Already in the ring, we've got the Moondogs, Spot and Rex. They're going to have their hands full. They take on two of the largest men in the world of professional wrestling today. Typhoon and earthquakes and natural disasters.
Well, I'll tell you, the Moondogs have been around the block a few times, and they know their way in and out of the ring, but they may have bitten off a little bit too much, if you know what I mean.
Oh, me I do, and I would not want to be either. Rex Orr's spotting this one because the natural disasters is not just the name these gentlemen accidentally came by. This is truly what they are. They are a force to be reckoned with.
No doubt about it. Earthquake by himself near a 400-pound mark. Typhoon near 300-plus mark. Not the kind of guys you'd want to run into in a dark alley by far.
All right, fans, referee call. There's the bell. Action underway. Oh, look at that. Rex with a surprise start over Typhoon.
Yeah, I'm very surprised. Look at wasting no time right now going after the turnbuckle pad.
Typhoon Irish whip sends him into the ropes. I thought he was going to catch that exposed steel ring.
Well, he is this time right there, chest first. That's going to hurt.
And now choking him out. Moondog Rex in trouble.
Well, he had a moment, but I think what he really did was just woke up the sleeping bear. Not the smartest move in the world when you're trying to win a match. You don't want to get the man agitated that has a huge size advantage over you. He should have been thinking stick and move, but he didn't.
Look at this, he just turned Earthquake off the apron, and now the tide has turned.
Well, I've got to tell you, I'm very, very impressed with Rex right now of the Moondogs. He has managed on his own to drop both members of the natural disasters, and I wasn't sure they were ever going to leave their feet in this match.
Drops him down across the top rope, and now Typhoon once again regaining control of this one. Pulls down the top rope. What's good for the goose, good for the gander. And now Earthquake looking to get some retribution here.
Big headbutt right there by Earthquake.
Typhoon now has got Rex outside, runs him into the steel post.
Well, back to my earlier point, you don't want to get this thing going, and they did. They wound them up.
Spot on the apron, still has a managed to make a tag into this one. Again, using the exposed steel ring of the turnbuckle.
There, and honestly, he's got no one to blame but himself, because he's the reason that thing is exposed.
Going corner to corner, post to post. There's the tag, and now double team. Things about to get a little bit worse for the Moondogs.
Wow, double shoulder tackle, really well done. He lunges and makes the tag, and in comes Spot.
Moondog Spot is in. Oh, but that offense short-lived as Earthquake sends him reeling across the ring. Now the big knee breaker.
Well, it's actually a backbreaker if you want to be accurate. I'm busy looking right now at Moondog Rex, so he's on the outside. He's looking rough. And I don't mean like in a dog kind of rough.
Well, now the Moondog Spot with a moment here on the Earthquake, and the Moondogs actually doing pretty well for themselves against the former LWF Tag Team Champions.
Well, Spotty doing a really good job of fighting off the attack of Earthquake.
Oh, look at him. Going to the eyes. Referee doesn't see any of it and is back to it. Another tag made, and now the Moondogs getting the fresh man in the ring.
Going to work on the, again, now doing it again, going to the eyes of the referee. Referee needs to do a better job of getting in position. How do you know what's going on from that point of view?
Rex with a big belly-to-belly on Earthquake. I didn't think he'd be able to get his arms around him. Lunging tag is made, and now here comes Typhoon.
Wow, he went for the drop kick and nobody was home.
Irish whip reversal. What an uppercut. Into the buckle he goes. Clothesline.
And he just came crashing down.
He has him up in the air. Wow, double choke slam right there. This is a problem. Going for the cover. Will it be enough?
No, he only gets one count.
We've seen it all here, ladies and gentlemen. Typhoon hurling Moondog spot halfway across the ring. Again with the... Oh, referee is down. We've lost the referee.
Well, referee didn't get out of the way. That's his job, is to not be in the way of the action.
Once again, the tag made. Referee has regained his composure. Double back elbow. Both members of the Moondogs have been feeling it.
Look at this. Moondog Rex now hanging on to Earthquake. Let's see how long he can do that.
Clothesline. Oh, and he just took out Rex.
Earthquake going to town on both Moondogs right now, single-handedly. I don't think the natural disasters were counting on the level of competition they're getting out of the Moondogs here tonight.
And now Earthquake is up. Down goes Rex. Going for the cover.
It's all over now.
And there are your winners, the Natural Disasters, ladies and gentlemen. They are still a force here in the LWF, and they could, at any point in time, regain those tag team championships.
Well, they could, but they haven't yet.
You know, the British Bulldogs have to be watching a match like this very intently. They've got to know who's coming for their titles.
Well, at Madison Square Garden next week, it will be the Natural Disasters going after the tag team champions.
Can lightning strike twice? We're going to find out if Madison Square Garden fans don't go away. Plenty more LWF wrestling action. Happy New Year. right, fans, we are back, and we have got some more LWF wrestling action coming your way. This one's going to be a big one. Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff making his way down to the ring.
Well, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff, I can tell you he's not real happy with Rowdy Roddy Piper, nor... What the hell is this?
Tito Santana is in the corner. Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
What in the world? Why would Chico Santana, of all people, be in the corner of Mr. Wonderful? If I were Chico Santana, I'd be getting ready for Jesse the Body Ventura at Madison Square Garden. That's what I would do.
Well, Santana apparently asked by Orndorff to watch his back, and now the falling out between Orndorff and Piper, a result of the events at Survivor Series. Orndorff and Orton were the tag team of sorts going after the tag team titles. However, it was an 8-man elimination match. Roddy Piper was involved in the pinfall, and then there was a technicality invoked where it was Piper and Orton that became the tag team champions.
Well, you know what? Roddy Piper, in my opinion, did the right thing because he's the one that got the pinfall. Why would he not become one of the tag team champions?
Well, because he stuck a knife in the back of Mr. Wonderful by doing it. That's why. We got to look at Piper's pit, the two remaining members. Cowboy Bob Orton, Roddy Piper. Piper, of course, the former LWF World Heavyweight Champion just a few months ago. Until that fateful meeting with the Macho Man, Randy Savage.
Yeah, but as you can tell, it didn't take him very long to get the gold back around his waist now, did it?
No, it did not. There is going to be a showdown at Madison Square Garden between Roddy Piper and the likes of Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. Overhand right, nicely done. Cowboy Bob Orton now going to work on his former partner right here. Going to work now on the back of Mr. Wonderful's got Cowboy Bob in trouble.
Roddy Piper watching on intently from ringside as his partner on the receiving end.
And now Orndorff playing it up to the crowd. We see the cast on the left forearm of Bob Orton. That perpetually injured left arm.
I'll tell you right now, I'm not sure how much you know about the medical industry, but when you have an injury like Bob Orton does, and then you're trying to wrestle through it, you've never been an athlete, never mind a professional athlete, you've never been an amateur athlete in your life. But when you have an injury like that in a sport like wrestling, and you're trying to wrestle through it, it doesn't heal very well. It can take a lot longer.
I'm pretty sure they could have rebuilt the Great Wall of China in the amount of time that it's taken for that nagging injury to heal. But right now it is Cowboy Bob Orton getting the best of Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff, taking him off the top rope back to the middle of the ring. Now goes for the cover. Referee is there.
Yeah, well, he's had a good string of offense right now, but Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff is going to take a lot more than that to keep him down.
Right now it is all ace Cowboy Bob Orton. Goes for the cover, gets one. Tito Santana out there cheering on Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
Chico Santana, I can't believe he has the audacity to be out here.
I'd ask that you have cooler heads prevail, and yet you remain here in the broadcast position this week.
Oh, I'm saving it for Madison Square Garden. Don't you worry about that. I've got a date with destiny, and I will not do anything to jeopardize it. But next week, New York City, Tito Santana, you are going to rule the day.
Orndorff now going to work on the bad arm. Snaps it back. Oh, look at the look on the face of Orton. Now Piper up on the apron. Come on, referee. Get control of this.
Look at that clenched fist right there by Mr. Wonderful.
Takes him now with a clothesline.
What kind of clothesline do you think that was? It was a big right hand to the face.
Drives the elbow into the head of Orton. Cowboy Bob Orton. Wait up. Blood on the face. Orton, he's been busted up, and there's the pile driver.
Oh, that's going to be it right there. Nobody gets up from Orndorff's pile driver.
Hooks the leg. Referee is down. 1, 2, what?
Oh, Roddy Piper just saved the match for Orton.
This match was over. A big clothesline once again. Down goes the Cowboy. Roddy Piper just pulled the referee out of the ring as he was on a count of 2. Using a great deal of discretion as this referee. I don't know why he hasn't sent Piper packing.
Well, you know what? Roddy Piper probably saw something in there and he just wanted to call it to his attention.
Orndorff now dropping him across the top rope, and Orndorff dropping him with a clothesline. That was a clothesline, Jesse Ventura.
That one was a clothesline, maybe.
And he gets the win.
Well, you know what? Paul Orndorff might have got the win here tonight, but we'll see what happens at Madison Square Garden.
Oh, look at this. A pile driver right there by Orndorff. Would have been over if not for Roddy Piper getting involved.
See, right here, I think Piper thought Orndorff had a handful of trunks. Yeah, Piper thought he had him by the trunks, and he wanted the referee to be aware. That's all that was.
There is your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. Looking down at Roddy Piper with a victory. Madison Square Garden, 1 week's time. What will happen when these men meet? All right, fans, we have already witnessed Some great wrestling action here tonight. We are getting ready for our final match of the evening. Here's part of the LWF, and we are on our way to Madison Square Garden next week for the big super card of wrestling. And it will feature this man right here, the Macho Man, Randy Savage. He will be defending that championship title against Greg the Hammer Valentine at Madison Square Garden.
Well, that's a match right there. I'll already be the Intercontinental Champion by the time they have their match. And I will be watching on intently because as a champion, you want to see the best of the best.
Well, it is possible that you may be the champion at that point in time, but we have yet to see that happen.
Oh, it's going to happen. Don't you worry about that.
The Macho Man Randy Savage, now two-time LWF Heavyweight Champion. Bell sounds, action underway. Savage taking down Fabiano with that elbow right to the head, now putting the boots to Lou Fabiano.
Well, you know, Lou Fabiano, he's been around. He's what you call a journeyman wrestler, but much like Frankie Williams, doesn't get a lot in the win category now, does he?
Well, I would suggest that Mr. Fabiano has definitely lost a lot more than he has won. Going for the suplex, down across the top rope. And now it is the Macho Man with the Irish whip into the turnbuckle.
Lucky for Fabiano, they replaced the turnbuckle pad during the break.
Indeed it is. The Macho Man off the middle rope with that fist right to the forehead. Savage.
And the Macho Man Randy Savage playing it up to the fans here.
Airplane spin, Fabiano going around in circles. And now the Macho Man from the top rope. This could be all she wrote.
Oh, he caught him with it right on the money. Macho Man Randy Savage bringing the point of the elbow right into the heart of Lou Fabiano, and this is over.
Indeed it is, and could that be a sign of what's to come for Greg the Hammer Valentine in a week's time at Madison Square Garden?
Well, I believe it could be, yes.
Look at that elbow, as you said, pinpoint precision by the Macho Man.
Well, there's a reason he is the LWF World Heavyweight Champion, and it's because of moves like that that people simply don't get up from. I don't care who you are.
All right, fans, once again, from the LWF, we say thank you for joining us. We hope you all have a very happy New Year, and we'll see you next week when we are live from Madison Square Garden.
That's right, and that's when I will be crowned the Intercontinental Champion. Chico Santana, I'm coming for you.